Secretary General Eseli Simiyu and Wafula Wamunyinyi over misconduct. Thank you for joining us here on KTN Prime. Now, senators for the 9th time failed to vote on the contentious revenue sharing formula among county governments following the arrest of 3 senators. After day-long deliberations in an emotionally charged House, senators agreed to form a 12-member committee to try and find consensus on the third basis of the revenue sharing formula. Senate Minority Leader James Orengo, who moved the adjournment motion, expressed hope that there would be an informal meeting of senators, also known as a kamukunji, ahead of the 10th attempt at a special sitting tentatively scheduled for Tuesday next week. We're now joined by Senior Parliamentary Affairs reporter Patrick Amimo for more. Amimo, you've been following up these proceedings the whole day that it culminated into a formation of a 12-member committee. Did you see this coming? And what does this mean?
8 hours of debate when we expected the 9th attempt to have a vote on this particular revenue formula, but it was not able to be done. The senators could not take a vote. It was a game of musical chairs, as it were, when we witnessed last week, and we saw members take votes on several issues, even after Majority Whip Kangata moved at least a motion to have this particular members debate until 9 p.m. We saw after that when the motion was said it will continue, that's when Senator Orengo came on board and said members were tired and they wanted a break of at least 30 minutes to discuss on the way forward. That's how they came up with a committee of 12 that will comprise, that is, the 12 members are Honorable Joseph Sakaja and Moses Wetangula, who were picked as co-conveners of that particular meeting. We'll also have other members will be, that's Mohammed, Stewart Matzayo, we have Kipchumba Murkomen, Mutula Kilonzo, we have Susan Kihika, Samson Cherargei, Moses Kajuang, Anwar Olotiptip, the Lamu senator. We have Moses, that's Metagula, I've mentioned him. We have John Kinyo from Laikipia, and we have Olekina Ledama. These are the members who will be charged to look into those matters, reach consensus through that 12-member committee. And they've been, the first sitting will be suggested tomorrow. They're sitting tomorrow afternoon to plan on the way forward. Members are optimistic. Probably this particular committee will invite the members from the parliamentary budget office to share its views on the various formulas that have been put on the floor. They'll also invite the Commission on Revenue Allocation to also give suggestions, because we have 4 amendments before the House that were to be debated. There is an amendment by Petronila Were which was to be debated today and voted for, but it was held back for this particular consensus, where she's seeking 348 billion shillings to be shareable revenue through which the third formula can apply. And anything less than 348 billion shillings, the second basis formula should apply. We also have amendments by Senator Kimani Wamatangi. There's James Orengo, we have Olekina, and also the other senator is that's Were. So these are 4 amendments on the floor of the House that are awaiting debate and voting over. So this particular committee will look at it and reach consensus on which probably one formula that will be a win-win situation for the senators before they convene, either Tuesday next week. But that again, members are very apprehensive. They want these particular members to meet under with the clerk of the Senate, who will be also in charge of looking at this particular matter, so that members can look at it and agree before they call the next sitting. Because what we've heard is that 2 weeks ago there was an attempt on a similar nature, where we had 10-member committee. 5 from those sides that were supporting the third formula, and 5 of those who were opposed. But then we saw those who were opposed to the formula did not present membership to that committee that was to be chaired by Deputy Speaker Margaret Kamar, or some were suggesting Speaker Lusaka. So this time around we've seen 12 members, 6 from each side, and we'll see whether they'll still hold their hardline positions or they'll tone down and at least get a consensus, after which maybe members expect there will be a kamukunji where they'll be given